We're here at the supermarket, the Go Mart. Big new supermarket here in Phan Rang, Ninh Thuan. Supermarket in Vietnamese is a siêu thị. So let's go in this siêu thị and show you the prices of some things. We're gonna get some essentials, invite you inside. Now, one thing is, Trang and I have a little bit of a problem with the animals. We have a claw machine addiction. So we'll hit the claws when we're done. Because we don't want to be in a bad mood. That's like Trang and I's preferred form of gambling is the claws. I feel like I'm walking at an incredible speed on this ramp. Oh my god. But yeah, we're here up in the supermarket area, so we'll get some of the essentials and show you the prices. When I was younger, when I was a kid, they used to have these little like things on the bottom here, so you like get on it and like kind of ride. But not only I would ride it if they had it, even at this age, but oh well. Their train goes. Security. They have the like prepared food area too, just to show you. Actually, looks pretty dank. All right. 19,000 for 100 grams. Looks good. Honestly, looks good. For about $4.20 for a full chicken. Oh, you do? You had some bamboo with your eel porridge yesterday, right? Yep. I do like green beans. They have pizza. It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible. Looks like it's about $1.50 a slice. Let me show you some meats and stuff. So if you wanted to get some salmon, different cuts, different prices, but like the good salmon fillets are going to be about $4. $4 up to like $8, depending on the size and the weight. You got your chicken here for about $4 a kilogram. You got beef over there, about $10 a kg. Remember, a kilogram is 2.2 pounds, so basically just double the amount. So for example, when you got like the pork belly here for $5 a kilogram, that's gonna be about $2.50 a pound. First purchase is fish paste, whatever the hell that is. About $2 per loaf of paste, and then about 50 cents for a thing of snails. All right, so we got a 6-pack of Coca-Cola, 48,000. I actually paid less than that. I paid 45,000 at the local.
How much is this?
48.
3,000 more.
Yeah, 3,000 more, which is only like 12 cents. But I paid less than that at the local convenience store right down the street. So yeah, 6 cans of Coke for $2. Getting a box of tissues, basically Kleenex, 180 sheets for 80 cents. I'm gonna get a thing of napkins, just like 60 cents, 15,000, because I like having some napkins around. Throw it in the bag. Bunch of toilet paper. How many rolls is that? That is, well, look at this. Mumo. Tamjo. Muahai. Well, it's not that big of a difference.
No.
So we're not gonna carry 2 things to save 40 cents, but one of these bad boys, 80K.
But we got these. How much are these?
It's the same one, right?
No, it's different.
Oh.
These. I don't have pricing.
Yeah, they don't have pricing. But we can assume it's like around 80K. So about $3.50 for, looks like 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 rolls. We're living the good life. We're gonna go with the triple ply, higher quality, 93,000. We decided to spring for the nicer toilet paper. I figure when it's going on your anus, you know, you don't want to go cheap on the anus. Anything related to anal, you don't want to go cheap on. So I made that mistake.
I see. I actually don't want to see. I'm just saying I see figuratively.
Did you want some cat food just for us?
Oh, for us?
Not for the cat.
Yeah, the cat doesn't...
No, just anyways. But a can of Whiskas cat food running you about $1.50, and a bag of dog food, $4 for the dry stuff. All right, we got 3 things of wet wipes for 40,000 each. That's about $1.70 per package of wet wipes. So for shampoo, you can get your Pantene Pro V here for 91,000. Bigger bottle for 150,000. So that's like $4 or $7. You can also go Head and Shoulders. Another like $6 for a big bottle. Trang and I like to splurge a little bit, get the good stuff. The biotin and collagen shampoo, which is 277,000 or about $11. So I don't really wear stick deodorant anymore. That's something I used to do in America very commonly. But if you want a stick deodorant, it's going to be hard to find in regular convenience stores, but you can find it at like these big supermarkets. Looks like about $2 here. But nowadays I use the roll-on like liquid stuff, so I'm gonna go with one of these Nivea ones. I like the Silver Protect, 85K. That is $3.50. So actually the Silver Protect is 85K, but this Deep Extreme 58K, and I like the scent better, so I'll take this one for $2 over this one for $3.50. Bargain hunting.
Should we spend the money on a claw machine?
All right, we're gonna decision. We get the automatic win if we spend 200,000 in Nivea, which could easily do. I mean, I'm gonna need deodorant, and then you get a free bunny. Trang wants the free bunny. After very careful calculations, we determined that 1 Silver Protect and 2 Deep Extremes is 202,000, qualifying Trang for 229, qualifying Trang to get a free bear. In terms of razors, I mean, you can go like as expensive as $10 for this Gillette one that comes with like headphones or some crap. I don't go with the single cheapest one. I go with this one. It's got 2 blades. You get 6 of them for $2. The second cheapest. Like second cheapest wine when you don't want the cheapest. No, but I got just standard Gillette razors. $2 for a pack of 6. Arcade over there for the youngsters. And then this is a supermarket, so you got, you know, stuff like a kettle. You know, $4 for a kettle here. You can come over here and get pots and pans. $8 for a pan. You get a little different quality, different style, more of like a wok style, like $7 for that thing. If you want a little personal stove cooker thing, it's about $1 million, so like $40. Or you can go as low as like $629, which is like $25. Or your little double grill action here, also $40. Rice cookers, looks like you can go like $20 for this guy, but then you can go up to, looks like $100 for that one. So very variable prices on rice cookers. Pack of AAA batteries, about $1.50. AA batteries, Energizer, $2. Motorbike helmets, you probably want to go to a specialty store, but you know, you get your full mask one here for like $12. Not the highest quality though. Royal's a bit higher quality. They're selling that for a little over $20. And then like the cheapest one's like $6 here. Looking at body pillows now. We gotta get 1 body pillow. We already have one.
$179.
And the Home Text feels like better quality if you feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it. Let's get the Home Text.
Get Home Text. And then we'll get a sheet for that. So that's gonna be about $6 for the body pillow. So and that 120,000 for the cover, 100% cotton, and the design's fine, you know.
I like it.
It'll work.
It'll work.
I feel like you see these things at the airport for like $40 right before a flight, but you can get it here for like $7. One of these neck pillows. I'm high-key feeling this shirt, but it only comes in a double XL. And for me, I need 5XL in Vietnam sizes, double XL in American, but 5XL here. Anyways, if I wanted to get it, it'd be $5. Not bad at all. And another thing to note too is that if you're like a person of smaller stature, you're gonna be fine. You know, if you're like 5'9", you know, 170 pounds, you're gonna be able to fit into the double XL here. So it's just when you're 6'2", 240, a little bit different. Just for some snacks, I got some of these Korean instant noodles for $1.50 each. I like that one, and I like this one, so I got one of each of those. But if you wanted like, you know, much cheaper cup noodles, you know, you can get the cup noodles here for like 60 cents. And then you can even get like really cheap ones for like 25 cents right here. Similarly, you can get bag noodles for 25 cents. Very cheap if you want instant noodles, because it's crappy processed food that you really shouldn't eat. I will try one of these habanero lime flavor ones too. It's on discount for $1. Could be good. Never had it before.
No, not vermicelli. Those are the dang glass noodles.
Trang got the dank glass noodles. What are they, 10K a piece? 40 cents. Trang's family stocks up on these. These are only 3,000 a piece for a pack of those. That's like 12 cents. That's crazy cheap. Trang found her favorite. I think there's 6,700 for a pack of those guys. The instant noodle game here in Asia is off the hook. I mean, like, instant noodles here is like a staple of any Vietnamese diet, I feel like. Especially for younger people. Roasted chicken flavors, buy two, get one free. Don't mind if I do. You got cans of tuna for about $1.70. It's hard to find cans of tuna that are not in oil. You can get the equivalent of Spam here for about $3. And then something here that's like a more American, they got a glass bottle of Heinz ketchup for $1.50. That's something you won't really see unless you come to a big supermarket like this. But you will see things like this pretty commonly, like, you know, a 70-cent thing of Chinsu chili sauce. Chili sauce very popular here. So I actually did find some tuna in water. So we get 3 cans of that. Each can's $1.50. Got some mayonnaise to make sandwiches with. This is $1.70 for the half the fat mayonnaise. Another thing that's hard to find in Vietnam unless you come to a big supermarket, mustard. I will get a pack of that. American mustard, $2. Standard bottle of cooking oil is going to be about $2.50 for a big bottle. Different types of oil. $4 for a huge bottle. Bag of sugar, $1.25. I'm getting a pack of these, so it comes with 4 nut milks. Nut milk with little sugar. I'm immature, guys, sorry. 46,000 for that, and then Trang wants some macadamia milk, so like $3.75 for this pack of 3. If you want like a liter of almond milk, you can get that for $1.70 here. A liter of regular milk, similarly priced, about $1.70. Also, you're going to commonly see milk outside of the refrigerated section, so it's sealed, it's not opened yet. In America, you know, you'd always see the milk in the refrigerator section of the grocery store, but in Vietnam, you're very commonly going to see it in the non-refrigerated portion. Sometimes they'll have a little bit of milk though in the refrigerated portion. Usually it is this just Dalat style milk. 450 milliliter for $1. Nothing completes a ham sandwich like some processed slices of cheese, which you can pick up here for $2.50. Trang and I are on a bit of a health kick, but if you wanted like an ice cream, you can get that for, I'm not sure, it says 870 milliliters for vanilla. I don't know what that is in gallons, so you can do the conversion, but that's about $2.50. Packs of the German beer sausage, $1.70 each. Get a couple of those bad boys. I like to eat them with the instant noodles. Really not a healthy snack, but is what it is.
Noodle would be closer to what I want.
Okay. Major development change. I'm giving up the processed cheese for actual good cheese. A little bit pricier, $4 instead of $2.50. But we're feeling rich. Trying these whipped creams. You ever gotten a can of whipped cream?
Nuh-uh.
No? When you use the whipped cream, you gotta turn it over like that and then you put the whipped cream on. But if you don't turn it over and you just out of here, like
I know what you mean.
It's basically like doing a balloon. Like, so they're called whippets, and that's why they call them whippets, because the whipped cream, the little canister of gas. And see, these are the important things that I teach Trang. No, scumbag things that I teach her. Low life. Whatever, low life. All right. Anyways, let's keep going about our adult life. Lay's potato chips, 70 cents. I like the wavy cheddar. I'll get a couple of those for my sandwich meal. It's like my little packed lunch. I feel like like I'm back in school packing my lunches. What do you want for your lunch? Oh, sandwich and maybe some chips. Trang is addicted to these Hogardens. See the Hogardens right here. I don't think they have the rosé though.
Oh my god.
They just got the regular rosés right here, but they're
my
unfortunately
god, they're 4,000 cheaper than a convenience store too.
Oof. That's brutal.
Oh my god, I can't believe
They got the peach if you...
No, the peach is disgusting.
No, it's not going to satisfy you.
Peach is disgusting.
I'm taking a break off the booze, so this aisle is not for me.
I'm gonna press the issue.
But just to show you guys, you can get various bottles of wine here. Jacob's Creek. Okay, I don't know. But about $7 for that bottle of wine. You can go up to like $12 for this bottle of wine. And they put the thing on that. They don't want you stealing the $12 bottle. You can get this one for about $16. Again, got the security things. People be stealing the $16 bottles. Usually they have like a very common one, like a Dalat wine. Oh, there it is. And that's like the cheaper, more classic option. This Dalat Classic, I'm pretty sure it's like 80,000. I used to get those pretty regularly because they sold them in my convenience store. Remember at the Morning Star? At the Morning Star downstairs? Yeah, we used to sell the...
This is my questionable face.
I would get like a couple bottles of these and... Yeah. Drink them. That's where that went. The yeah was drink. Bottle of Jack Daniels here, 770,000. That is about $32. And then the Captain Morgan. Wow, that's pretty dang cheap. That's only about $18. Really, also like in Vietnam, these are more like decoration pieces. Like someone will have this bottle at their house, this 1.5 bottle of whiskey. They don't really drink it, you know, it sits on like a shelf for like 5 years collecting dust. It's just kind of like to show visitors like, yeah, I've got a bottle of random whiskey. When I was drinking before I took my break, this had become my favorite beer, the Baba beer, and it is 50 cents a can. I used to not like the taste at all. I used to be a Tiger man, which they're going for like 60 cents a can here, the Tigers. But two things I don't like about Tiger now. One, I just don't like the taste anymore as much as the Baba. Two, I don't like What's the second one?
You don't like the slim can.
I don't like the slim can. The slim can, I feel like, first of all, I'm not drinking a beer. I'm drinking like a Strongbow, or I'm drinking something effeminate. You know, I feel like this is, what is this, a Red Bull? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Give me the girth. Give me something in my paw. You know what I mean? Good job. Good job. Don't, you're sort of losing your ways a little bit here at BS Saigon. Keep it to the lager. Don't go Saigon San. You're losing your ways a little bit. Baba, you're losing your ways too. Huda, keeping it real. I like good stuff, Huda. Well done. Way to not go slim can. La Rue, probably the most disgusting beer in Vietnam. And the price reflects it at 10,900. Yeah.
What about this
Good job keeping the fat can, though.
What about this Black Vic though? This Black Vic is only 9.9.
I don't know, yeah. And it's out of stock. People,
So there must be something
there's
about
some
it.
demand for it.
Yeah.
This Bia Viet is new-ish, 50 cents a can. Trang and I like these vitamin squeegee packs, 15,000 each. So yeah, we got a bunch of them.
Let me rain on you.
It made it rain in the cart.
It rain in the cart. And it really rained.
Cans of Monster here for $1. Pocari Sweat, big bottle for about 70 cents. And then you got cans of, you know what? I do kind of want some soda waters. So we'll get some of those.
When you're in Phan Rang, you get the in-house soda water. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
get that.
why? These are fine.
These are lavish, bougie.
Lavish. These are 6,800 a can.
Okay, get them.
There's 25 cents a can. I think it's fine. You know what? Also, sue me. But I've been craving Diet Coke as well.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
Is it because of Addison Rae and her song?
No, not. And that's Diet Pepsi, right?
Yeah.
But no, I want Diet Coke, not Coke Zero. Slightly more. So the Diet Coke for six cans is 61,000, and the regular Coke for 6 cans is 48,000. I got a pack of banana chips for $1, and I'm just over here bargain hunting. 22,000 for that. Saving like 25% on the store brand. Yeah. So the cafe culture here in Vietnam is very strong. So going out and getting a coffee is just like a very normal routine thing. Therefore, you don't really see like the cans of coffee, ground coffee that you would get in America. But you do have, all right, so we got like a thing of ground coffee from Highlands, $5. You got a big can of the Trung Nguyen, $10. More commonly though, you're gonna see things like these instant coffee packs. You know, like a big thing of these for $7. Big thing of instant coffees. Or you can get this instant coffee Nescafe for like $15. That's what you're most commonly see in terms of like coffee for home. I might get a coffee maker pretty soon because I'd like to have just some kind of American style. The Vietnamese coffee is very strong. It's a strong coffee. So it'd be nice to have just like a can of Folgers, sorry. Just like a can of Folgers. Get a coffee machine, coffee filters, get that going. Interesting here, we got some buffalo jerky for $5. But then you've also got your beef jerky here, $5.
You should remember the 2024
I know
seaweed rolls shortage, seaweed roll drought, but they're back.
Go ahead and throw them in.
And I'm getting 2 of them.
Throw it in. The one thing though about beef jerky in Vietnam is there's like a sweetness to it.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like that?
No, I don't like that at all. I want like a spicy. I want spicy or salty. I don't want sweet. So if I get this, it's gonna be sweet, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no thank you. You can get a Snickers bar here for about 70 cents. You can get some Toblerone for about $3. You can get a Cadbury big bar for about $2. I decided to go with some just dark chocolate, no sugar added. Those are about $2.50 each for those. M&M's here, bigger pack for 32,000. That's actually a pretty cheap price on the big pack, because usually, yeah, it's like 45 to 50,000 for the big pack of peanut M&Ms. I am a sucker for peanut M&Ms. But what you won't find here in terms of candies are like Reese's. I'm trying to think of other candies you can't find here. There's definitely other stuff. Three Musketeers, Milky Way. You're not seeing that here in Vietnam. So we're getting a cantaloupe, which is $1.50 per kg. We'll get that weighed. Got a half of a big watermelon for 70 cents. See a local bananas. They're these little guys. That's what grows out here in this region. But I just like the Dole ones because they remind me of home. That's what bananas look like when we buy them in America. So I get the Dole guys. And they're not quite ripe yet, no, you can tell. So that's okay. I don't want to. Yeah. We'll leave it out and we can eat it in a couple of days. Big old pack of white bread, 70 cents. And it's buy two, get one free, but that's just too much bread. I'm not going to eat all that bread, so that'll be enough. You can get a big old baguettes here. Ooh. You can get a butter garlic little thing there for about 90 cents. It's butter garlic cheese. I've tried it once. It's like, it sounds kind of better than it is. Not really that great. We showed you the pizza earlier. If you want a croissant, you can get yourself a croissant with cheese for 80 cents. Did you get panna cotta?
Yeah, I think these are panna cotta, right? Why does it say that these are fruit pudding?
Yeah, they probably just don't know how to say panna cotta. Panna cotta. Those are 80 cents each, 20,000.
Yeah. You sure these are panna cottas, right?
Not sure, but they're probably.
Let's just get them. You wanna?
Yeah, sure, it looks good.
Do you want it?
This is kiwi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks good. One last thing, $1 for these AFCs. They're just a box of crackers. I like to think that AFC stands for awesome effing crackers. Let's see what our bounty looks like. I'm sure it's quite bountiful. A lot of stuff in here. My estimate on the total price of all this, 2 million Vietnam dong or $80. Leave in the comments what you think the price is going to be. And then also, let's see how far off you were. Be honest. Put your honest guess in the comments. What do you think the price of all that stuff we got is going to be? All this. If you're liking this content, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. It really does help out my channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you want more behind the scenes content, bonus footage, deleted scenes, subscribe to my Patreon. Link is in the description below. I haven't looked at the price, but I'm going to make an adjustment in my prediction. I haven't looked at the price. I rethought about it though. I'm going to say 2.65 million. You've looked, so you can't guess, right? You've seen it? All right. But I got like a nod of, I got a 2.65 million is gonna be my official guess, which is about $107. Wow, I was way far off. 3.7 million, which is about $150. Well, we've got to feed the addiction. We just can't get enough of the claw machines. Can't get enough. So let's scope it out.
Oh no, it's actually.
Let me just put this over here real quick. And what are you thinking?
I want this pocket of durian.
All right, pocket of durian looks semi-gettable. They're gonna try first. Let's see if they get anything.
Or this. No.
Oh, he's going for it. I like it. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, it's fair game. It's fair game. Oh, that's not fair. Try again.
Yeah.
No? All right. All right, bye.
No.
We're gonna come in and we're gonna swipe it. We got the we got the bankroll. Oh, I'll throw 300,000 at this thing.
Who's the winner now? Who's the winner now?
I won. Here, I'll let you do it. I'll just put the money in. Oh, we're counting in at 20.
Yeah. Wait, I'm doing it.
Go. Oh, look at that. That is so prime for the taking. Oh God, why'd you do that? Oh!
See, that was my
Interesting
that was
strategy.
My intention.
Interesting strategy. Oh, you put it right back.
No, we're coming in at 20 today. No, no.
That guy. All right, he lives.
Why is it? Just you're not a customer.
You live today.
You live to see not a customer.
I thought you were gonna go right on top of it, and then you went behind it.
I know.
Was that strategy? Well, so what were you thinking there? When you decided to go behind the animal,
You know, just come in
what
and,
went through your head then?
you know, just a surprise factor, come in and tackle him real quick so he doesn't have time to think, you know.
Yeah.
Possibly intercept the ball too right there and, you know.
So end the game.
End game.
Yeah.
That's it. Pass it right back. Push
Right.
him back like 10, 20 yards.
Yeah.
No further
And how did
comment.
you feel when you went for the second attempt and it didn't work out?
Well, you know, he lived to see another day. He lived to see another try to get a touchdown. He's not going to get a touchdown, but you know.
Is there anything you're gonna do in preparation for your next attempt? Or...
Wow, you know, no further comment.
Okay, all right. All right, guys, fun at the Go Mart. We got all our stuff. Spent about 100 and let's see exactly what $144. But got a lot of stuff. That's gonna last a good amount of time. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. I hope it gave you an idea of the cost of living and, you know, some value in terms of what life is like here in Vietnam and, you know, how much your day-to-day items cost. So yeah, hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you click the like button. I hope you guys liked that vlog. If you did, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, support the growth, and leave any comments. Yeah, I'm really happy to hear from y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Peace.